If you're planning to buy land in Nigeria, this video could save you from losing your hard-earned money. Every year thousands of people fall victim of land fraud because they fail to verify important documents before making payments. So, before you pay a single naira for any landed property in Nigeria, make sure you verify these important documents. Okay. Number one is certificate of occupancy. That is C of O. The certificate of occupancy is one of the most important land documents in Nigeria. It is issued by the government, and it shows that the holder has legal rights to occupy and use the land. Don't just look at a photocopy. Verify the C of O with appropriate government agency. There are many fake C of O's in circulation. The number two is the survey plan. A survey plan shows the exact location and boundaries of the land. So take the survey plan to the surveyor, the surveyor's general office for verification. This will help you know if the land falls under government acquisition, road expansion, power line routes, or other restricted areas. And number three is deed of assignment. The deed of assignment is a document showing that there's a transfer of ownership from the seller to the buyer. So ensure that the deed is properly prepared and signed, and it should contain accurate details of both parties and the property. And moving on, number four is family consent or community approval. Okay, if the land belongs to a family or a community, make sure all principal family members or authorized representatives, approve the sale. It is very, very important you do that. So many buyers, have lost lands because one family member sold, property without the consent of others. So you have to be very, very careful and make sure all these things are put into consideration before payment. And number five is governor's consent. If the property, has previously changed ownership, you may need governor's consent to validate the transaction, under the Nigerian law. Oh yes. So consult a qualified property lawyer for guidance. Then moving on, number six, we have the land information search. This is very, very important before you make payments. Always conduct a search at the land registry. Every state has its own land registry. Always conduct a land information search. It will not take much. Always get a lawyer, conduct a land information search about the land you're about to pay for. Okay, this search will reveal whether the property is under dispute, whether the property has pending litigation, whether the property has been, used as collateral. Yes. And then whether the property has ownership issues. So when a land information search is carried out, you'll be able to find out all this. So it's very, very important before payment of land. Make sure you verify the land. Make sure you search the details about the land. And number seven is physical inspection. Never buy land without visiting it. Yes. Even if you're overseas, you can send somebody to go and inspect the land. Okay? Never buy a landed property without visiting it. Inspect the location personally. Confirm access roads, neighborhood development, drainage, security, and actual measurement is very, very important, and it's key. You understand? So you may also speak with neighbors to gather information about the property. People living around the neighborhood, you can still, liaise with them, talk to them, and let them tell you some of the ups around the areas and why you should either buy or not buy properties from the area. So these are important red flags you should take note of and probably avoid. When the owner of the land, the seller, is rushing you to pay immediately, it's a red flag. When the price of the said land is unbelievably cheap, it's a red flag. When the documents cannot be verified, it's a red flag. Don't say because you like the property, you like the location, you go and make payment. Then when multiple people are claiming ownership of the said land, it's a red flag. Don't pay. When the seller, refuses legal verification of land, it's a red flag. It's a big one. It's a red flag. So my honest recommendation, always engage a qualified lawyer, and a licensed surveyor before making payments. The small amount you spend on professional verification can save you millions in future losses. And that's the truth. Don't say, this money is I don't want to spend any money on search and all that. Search is very important. So engage a qualified lawyer that will visit the registry and find out if that land is a registered one or not. It's very, very important. It's very important. It won't take much. So that should be one of the key steps you should take before purchase of any property. So in conclusion, I would say buying land is one of the biggest investments, many people make in their lifetime, no doubt. But please, don't rush. Don't rush. The property too sweet. This site, the location very sweet. Third road. Yes, I know. Don't rush. Verify every document. Inspect the property and ensure that the transaction is legally sound. Okay? So if you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more practical information on real estate, property investment, and financial growth. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. God bless you, and bye for now.